From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now. The Game Changers Podcast. We bring the story.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. Tonight, man, oh man, everybody's talking on the TV, on the internet. We all know what went down, man. The Boston Celtics let go Jaylen Browns right down the street to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George and a bag of chips, man. What's going on? Peer disrespect to Jaylen Brown. And we also got some other NBA news and rumors and trades going on tonight, man. What's going on with y'all fellas?
What up, man? The disrespect for me. The disrespect.
The disrespect. So I'm gonna kick it off with the stuff I just kind of heard through media personalities and all of that through the last, 24 hours, 48 hours. And what got me was Brian Windhorst. He had said that Boston. This is one of the crazy things. They said that they felt Derek White had a better season last year than Jaylen Brown.
What was the purpose of coming out saying that? Why?
They said Derek White had a better season than Jaylen Brown. So off the rip right there, they on some disrespect. And then I also heard, which we've all been saying on this show, and pretty much anybody that's an NBA fan and knows these players and has seen these players on the court and outside of the court, know that Jaylen Brown is a very intellectual man. So they were saying that Colin Cowherd said that everywhere he goes, NBA personnel are feeling like everywhere he goes, he feels like he's the smartest person in the room. So they pretty much got JB on the back burner, making him feel as if he's too smart. Like a black man can't be smart, that he can't use his brain and know what's going on. They want you to be like Floyd and lose $145 million. They don't want you to be able to flip $145 million. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they want you to be shunned and all of that. So it's crazy that you hear all the media personnel say all this, and they try to make the man look like he wasn't a Finals MVP, that, he wasn't just leading Boston once again last year with Tatum hurt. And Tatum is still not looking like he's going to be that healthy going into next season. And you won't even hear JB with any injuries, but they send this man down the road the way that they did. So there was a lot of, obviously, some politics and just a lot of things that just don't make sense with this trade. But yeah, man, I had to get that off my chest because I was just really surprised by the trade like everybody else. But I'm gonna leave the floor and let y'all get to it.
Already. So look, hey, this Nick Madden right here. To me, Jaylen Brown, man, Celtics, like you said, they've been disrespecting him, putting his name all up into the trade rumors and things like that. Even going back to like a couple years ago, his name always been out there, and he pretty much been the one that's doing the most on Boston. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we already know who they favor are. But he a hell of a player, man, and it's bad how they lost him though. But hey, he just sent his note out. He didn't thank everybody in Boston though, but. And also, Philly put Boston out, and they play in the same little division. So they're going to see each other 4 times next year. He's going to play them 4 times probably for the rest of his career if he stands with Philly, though. So he's going to get his get back however it comes out of those 4 times, or even in the playoffs, though. But Boston, man, they just gave him up for, I mean, they could have got a lot more, though, you know what I'm saying? But Boston,
well, reports were that they were trying to get VJ Edgecombe, which Philadelphia, we talked about that part of it. They knew that Boston had to trade Jaylen Brown. So why would I give up VJ Edgecombe if I know you have to trade Jaylen Brown? So again, they finessed the hell out of Boston. What were they thinking? What was Brad Stevens thinking?
It could be an. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
I was trying to say it could be an inside thing, but it just don't sound right. This man just won a championship, Finals MVP, and then you let him go for basically, you basically let him go for somebody like me.
He finished sixth in the MVP race this year.
All right, and Finals MVP. It just don't sound right.
I know, man. But you know, like I guess you know, like Noam G said, I guess whatever he been saying out in the public in his podcast or whatever the case may be, or people thinking that he trying to make them feel belittled or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Hey, you still already know if you. I mean, not smart or not, but I mean, if you hold a conversation, just hold a conversation with him, though. I mean, but
they don't like his personality. That's all it come down to.
Yeah, he kind of outspoken a little bit too, especially when he be like doing like the streaming and stuff. He kind of outspoken, but I still.
But I'm quite sure he's not being disrespectful or nothing like that. I mean, if he calling it how you see it, I mean, why try to hush him up if he ain't saying nothing that's throwing dirt on you or something?
Sometimes stuff like that, you know, they kind of like keep it in home. Something they make for like the public.
Yeah, like
what happens in the house.
Yeah, they I mean, he put out a statement saying that he was surprised, that he was shocked, but he was ready to rock with Philly and go out there and make it happen. So it's kind of like, hey, he's ready to go. He's pretty much put that behind him. It seems like what's in his statement, but once again, he was shocked, and he didn't really. I don't think he really still understood why they had so much, dismay for him. Like they didn't really want to deal with him. I think he really was kind of like just, wondering why. He wanted more of an explanation. But once again, this all comes down to Brad Stevens and him, I guess, feeling like he didn't want to be disrespected because, for one, you send him to the 76ers, and everybody knows in the Eastern Conference, even though Boston runs the rivalry and has basically forever, it's Boston, it's New York, and it's Philly. They all have that.
Just put them out last year. Philly just put them out.
Right. So,
it's
they
New
have
York
that.
Then Boston. Let's get it right now.
Well, I'm saying it's like that. It's like that triangle. It's like that triangle beef. Like they have the rivalry between the tri-state areas. So for you to send that man to basically your main rival,
your closest rival,
it don't make sense. Anywhere, and then you send them, and then we already know the main thing. We know the main thing we talk, but the Houston is Paul George. Paul George is a serial money taker from these organizations. Basically, since he left OKC and went to LA, and he's made his rounds around the NBA, picking up bags and not producing. He's been sitting on the bench. He's been injured. He's injury prone. You give him
he's not the pacer Paul George no more. I could see if he was still the pacer Paul George.
No.
But Paul George, he's walking on. He's walking on.
No.
What's up, Natasha Marie?
Yeah, that's not the Paul George anybody's been getting. Basically, after the OKC trade for SGA.
That's what I'm saying. I could see if that was something. That's not him no more.
So he makes his rounds around the NBA. He's here. They get him out of Philly now, right? But the thing is, he's gonna end up him and Tatum could both be on the bench next year with injuries.
He sure could be hurt.
They both could be hurt next year and not playing. And Boston is putting the team on Derek White back and Pritchard's back. They about to be. Did that sound like they even making a playoffs? Like this is how bad that man shot himself in the foot.
So you think by them get rid of Jaylen Brown, that's crazy. We all know that. So think if it was the other way around, they would have got rid of Tatum. Would that have been all right, or that still been crazy?
Yeah,
too?
It would have been okay because Tatum's injury prone.
I mean, he only been hurt one time though. So we can't say injury prone.
Yeah, but I've been saying it all ever since it came up, man. Get rid of Tatum, keep Jaylen. I think Tatum is done, bro. Without that one injury, ain't gonna be just a one.
But that's not a career injury no more. He would still come back and just have a hell
But
of a
he
career.
ain't gonna be the same, bro.
But we saw what he was doing when he came back before he got rehurt
Bro,
again.
Tatum is not finna be the Tatum that they think he gonna be, bro. I'm telling
mean,
you, it's over with.
I don't think it's over with it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
thing,
he ain't gonna be good though. I ain't saying he ain't gonna be good, but Boston gonna be feeling different though. You know what I'm saying? Because like you saying, coming off that injury, and shoot, Tatum can go cold a whole lot. Tatum done went cold a whole lot of times too, though, man.
But now you got another guy who done went cold a lot of times too, more than Tatum. PG-13 has folded like a lawn chair multiple times. But
Yeah,
I
he hasn't
wanted
been
to
the
say,
same since he left the Pacers. And that
fact,
was like a
I
little over
wanted to
10.
bring
That was
up
like a
this
little
right
over
here
10
though,
years
nigga.
ago.
Yep. 30, what are you, 34 years old now?
No, he might be a little. He might be about
36.
37.
36.
I think he
He's
38,
36.
39.
36,
36.
36, yeah. So Paul George is the most valuable player in NBA history if you going by who all he been traded for. This man been traded for SGA, MVP, Jaylen Brown, a Finals MVP, Sabonis, Oladipo, Gallinari, 7 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
And ain't produced a damn thing.
So
That
those
boy, he been getting robbing.
So when he retired, that's gonna be his Hall of Fame list right there, huh? Podcast P, y'all.
Podcast P, bro, been robbing the league for years.
Yeah, but the disrespect for Jaylen Brown, and that's the question I wanted to get to. Does Jaylen Brown make the 76ers better? Definitely does. Make them the best team in the East, actually.
Yeah,
I won't say make them better, but
Whoa.
they'll be better as a team. He's not going to individually make them better because they already super good. He just adding on to it.
They number one team in the East right now, DJ.
Damn.
Number one team in the East, Nick.
Yeah, no, they're going to be definitely good. But I'm just saying, like, by him coming, they were already real good last year. So it's not like he's just going to come and just change everything around. He just adding on to it.
Adding on to it.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, he done won a championship. And for MVP, he's the final MVP. So his mentality going to this young team and him being young and already viewed as a villain, man, this man, hey.
Hey, Nick, who else got a Finals MVP on that team?
Huh?
Who else got a Finals MVP on that team? Jaylen Brown is the best player on that team.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I was saying, that him winning the Finals MVP got that experience, and then he can go talk to, however they do. They say you pass the experience on, can get them boys over that little hump. Cause he's a hell of a player, man. 25 points a night.
But he got to work out that little issue with Embiid too now.
Oh yeah, about the flopping.
You know him and Embiid don't like each other. They even before the flopping, they've been getting into it over the years. I saw a little montage of it early on social media. But yeah, Jaylen Brown do not like Embiid, so they gonna have to have a conversation.
So that's a question. Does it work? Can it work?
Does it work?
It's gonna work. Cause you know what, the process has moved on already. This Embiid,
bro, you basically, but you didn't gifted Embiid this. And this the best team Embiid had though, Nick.
Yeah, it is, but it ain't his team no more. He gotta get in line.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here though. If you could put Joel Embiid out there in the market and get you a more agile center, a more agile big, even if it's a power forward, in my opinion. If you can get a more agile player to run with those other three down the court, you're going to have a problem. Now, I know it's going to be hard to go out there and get that. I'm saying that they're going to just be able to find that. A lot of teams already made their moves, but I know, Bron's still out there trying to figure it out. There's still some players out there, right? I think if you can move Embiid, move his contract out the way, I think he got 3 more years left. I forget how much money, but I think he got 3 more years left on his contract. If you can move that, put some money on the books and get somebody even for less money, I think you take the Sixers even higher, because Embiid is once again a liability. He couldn't take, he came back, he tried to do his thing. When he came back in what's the series? He tried to come back in and do his thing, but he had to end up going to the bench because them knees and them legs, they giving out. So the Sixers do got to realize that. That's my thing right there. I do like Embiid's game. He definitely is still a great defender and scorer. But hey, man, you a liability. You don't stay on the floor. So
It's-
if they can find somebody to swap and move some things around, I do it because Philly dangerous, man. With
The
those, with just
76ers also picked up Dean Wade. I'm sorry, no, but
yeah,
they also picked up Dean Wade from the Cavaliers. So those are a power forward that you might have been. I know he's not an agile power forward, but he's a shooter, and they do stretch the floor. This team gonna be a problem, bro. This the best team in the East.
Best team in the East.
I don't know about all that, but all right.
But look, they can go ahead and bring Kelly Oubre back.
Y'all-
They got
y'all-
a couple older guys out there too that they
Kelly
probably
Oubre
should-
going to the Pacers.
You going to the Pacers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all can say they the best team in the East, but they ain't proved shit. They just now getting together.
That's true. That's true. We speculating, of course. That's true.
I just think Jaylen Brown mentality gonna do well over there with Philly, because it ain't gonna be no egos over there.
But who knows though, Nick? Maybe this Boston trade, he probably feels so disrespected that it done broke him.
Man,
that shit ain't break
He ain't gonna
him.
get right.
They gonna break the
Meritocracy,
Knicks.
you think that broke
They gonna
that
break
man?
the Knicks.
That
That's what
man,
they
it's gonna make that man better. He about to go to Boston and drop
Now he got a
50,
chip.
60 balls
got a
on them
younger
boys.
Yeah,
team.
when
He
he
got a
played,
chip on his shoulder.
Boston. When he
He
played
got two
Boston,
younger
yeah, he
guys.
gonna
This
go
probably
out.
what he wanted. He might want him to be traded. All we know.
Man,
pretty
he about
sure
to go
he
to
did want
Boston
out.
and dropping. He about to make it, and then every other team he plays, he's gonna be dialed in because he's gonna want to make it to that. He's gonna want to make it to the chip because they feel like he wasn't the reason they even got there. They
And
gonna
they
feel
gonna
like
have
they
to
can
go
do it
through
with
each
Tatum
other.
because Tatum is their poster boy. He the one that is gonna do the commercials, and he the one that they want to be the face of the franchise. They always wanted him to be the face of the franchise. Everybody knows Jaylen Brown was really number 2 over there. Always was. And just the
They
way
didn't
the
want him to
media,
get that Finals MVP. You right? Remember we were talking about it. They sure didn't want him to get that Finals MVP. They wanted Tatum to
I've
get it.
been saying that was his team, but they got to get to the light skin nigga.
They said they want the baby face.
So yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be feeling like his game is gonna decline. It's gonna be on the up and up because once again, like we said, this man is actually healthy, and in the NBA, it's hard to stay healthy. This man has a record of being healthy. Very few of these guys stay healthy consistently. So, man, it's only gonna make this dude better. They put the Brad Stevenson. Hey, you messed up a whole decade of motion. You had a whole decade of motion, my boy. You had a whole decade when you got this man out of the draft in 2016, got Tatum and all them. You basically had the Patriots formula down in Boston, where y'all would have y'all had JB, y'all have Tatum, and then y'all would just put different pieces around them throughout the years, and it worked. You were the coach, and then you went to the front office, and then you put Udoka. All that happened with Udoka and all that. He had to get up out of there, but the coaches have fit. The formula of Boston has fit, and you messed it up because of whatever views you had of Jaylen Brown. You messed it up, and it's about to bite Boston. They about to go back to the Stone Age before Paul Pierce and them. That's what's about to happen.
Yep.
On it now.
So you don't see
Boston.
Boston going to the playoffs?
The playoffs,
First
you
round
go to
exit.
playoffs. That
First
don't
round
mean
exit.
nothing. They ain't about to. Yeah,
But what about we see? What can we see a Philadelphia and Boston's first round series with JB against JT?
Yeah,
Like,
Sixers
that'll
being
be crazy.
Sixers being the 1 seed and them being the 8.
Boston.
Possibly.
I ain't gonna lie now. Boston do got a good enough team that know how to gel with each other. But
They picked up Mitchell Robinson
in this right here, though. I mean, they already got Mitchell Robinson. I mean, well,
and Mike Conley. And Mike Conley.
Yeah, they got Mitch and Mike, but they don't mean that, man.
I mean, they losing points, dog, when they trade Jalen, though. And I don't think Paul George can give you what Jalen gave you. And like you said, he injury prone already too.
Not at 36 years old.
Man, Paul George on his last leg. This the last team he gonna play for. And he out the league after this. Ain't nobody else finna waste no damn money on him.
Man, soccer team be ready to put anybody out the league, boy.
Yeah, get his ass
He
out of
ready
here.
to put your ass out the league. Like, don't show no little bit of decline, man. Soccer team said, yeah, he got about 2 more years.
Yeah,
He out of here. He washed.
between Brad Stevens and Rob Pelinka, I don't know which one of them are gonna win the worst GM award. You know what I mean?
Man, we need to get that award too, Nick. You show right. We need to think about that.
Hey, we can't get to him yet. We gotta wait to see how the season gonna play out. Cause shit might
Oh
be
yeah. We're just thinking about it. We're just thinking right now. But that is something to be thought of. Cause these guys around here, like, know what I'm saying, messing up the next 10 years of fandom for a fan base. You got 10 years of JB left.
And I've been seeing it all across social media today. All the social media platforms. The Boston fan base is hot. They mad. I'm hearing all them Boston accents. They going off. They mad. They sitting in their cribs. They hot. They can't believe it. I'm seeing it from little kids up to grown men. Not happy. So, yeah.
I guess they thought getting PG was gonna soften the blow. Boy, I don't know nobody want that old motherfucker on their team.
That's like Brad Stevens just made his seat hot. Going into next year, that seat hot.
You know. So,
man, Brad Stevens used to be looked at as a good GM. Like, this was probably one of his best, his worst moves that we've seen.
Because, man, it is obvious. It's obvious. There's no way that you didn't have a personal vendetta with Jaylen Brown the way that you let him go. Where you let him go to and what you got for him. Showed your hand. I'm sorry.
Brad Stevens was making an offer. Hey, fellas, we got it, y'all. We got it done. We got it. We got a good trade. What you get him for? Oh, Lord. Don't get some picks.
That whole front office was quiet.
So looked at that mother like, excuse me? We did what?
Yeah, man. Paul George.
You was the only one.
You was the only one George, man.
PG 13. Hey, you know.
PG. A lot of moves being made. Shout out Angel 2 Solo. But does this make the Sixers number one in the East? And of course, we're talking about going against the Knicks, so we can't even ask Mayor Socrates. He gonna obviously say no. But objectively looking at it, it does make it a conversation. Like you said, it is too early to say, but it do make it a conversation. It make it real interesting to think about now.
Yeah, it's a good conversation starter.
So ain't no back to back. If you thought that was going on, repeat. Nah, that ain't happening.
Man, that's the Knicks.
It's wide open, buddy.
I'm going hungry.
Well, I'm gonna just be respectful. You still gotta respect the champs, so they gotta come in at number one every year. You gotta give the chance to number one because hey, they won. They won. They did what they were supposed to do. They came out champions. So
somebody knock us
but
off.
They lost Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. I'm just giving them respect. Not saying that they're gonna end up number one at the end of next year. I'm just saying.
I feel
that's
you.
the way I'm gonna grade you going into the next season.
Listen,
So,
they earned that. They earned that one.
So I'm gonna give them the number
right.
one, and then I'll put Philly there in 2, 3. I mean, they look at the squad. I can't down talk that squad. Who else is gonna really knock them off? Cleveland.
Look how many times we done seen a team look good on paper and be trash.
Yeah, but this to me don't come off to me like this because this is not like this isn't no forced team. A lot of times when you see that, Mayor Socrates, it's a forced squad. We got this. We put this together. We are about to come here and boom. The whole, Miami Heat Big Three type situation where people trying to throw big names together and trying to make it work. This was a GM that didn't want a MVP, style player and Jaylen Brown because of whatever reason got rid of him and just threw him for nothing. This isn't we gonna come together and try to blow this, and win a chip. This wasn't that. It don't have that same type of energy behind it. So I don't look at this as it look good on paper. This looks like this will actually work in reality, and I think it will. And we can't forget about Giannis and them down there in Miami. They don't got shooters like that, but they still got a great defensive team, and they could probably do something. So that's some noise too in the East as well. But yeah, man, we can't sleep on the Sixers at all. But I'm not gonna take the Knicks out of their number one spot until somebody knock them off.
Yeah. Well, we got to see where LeBron lands, because wherever LeBron lands, it's gonna be an earthquake. Man, he already shook the internet. He shook the internet when he said he was leaving LA.
Man.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
technically, on the Lakers, he said they can look elsewhere. So, to me, I somewhat think he gonna go back there.
He said he planned on not playing. He planned on playing with another team moving forward.
Yeah, but that money talks though. But he did say he willing to sign
man,
a veteran like minimum for like a
Minimum
contender team.
to play for a contender. Are the Lakers
Yeah.
looking? That was my next question, DJ.
No,
Are
they
the Lakers
definitely.
looking contenders?
Oh,
As
the free agency ain't over yet. So
it ain't. But they big moves. Them big moves did happen. You see what went out, and you see what came back in.
you know,
Luke Kennard went out. He went to Phoenix Suns.
man, that's Luke
Rui,
Kennard. He ain't no stranger
you at the same
he
time.
ain't, but he was a nice little piece though. He was a nice little piece.
for a couple games.
Hey,
He
you
ain't,
Fuck,
look
right.
at the same talent that went out. The one that came in looked the same like the same one that went out. You know what I mean?
No, Nick,
Shout out
you
to
trip.
he
Hold on.
definitely is. Because if that was the case, then they would have re-signed him for a bigger contract.
Mm,
You said what?
You right, Nick. You right. Kevin on
you
the
know
man.
Nick.
You right.
You know Nick don't like LeBron.
Come on, earthquake.
No, it definitely is. Wherever LeBron, that
More
way
like a
everybody
number.
talking. That's like the biggest thing on the news right now. Where LeBron James gonna go? Wherever you go, that shit gonna go viral because it's him.
Yeah, but see, the Lakers told him to kick rocks, and he wanted to try to turn it around and said that he left them. He don't want to go back. But I mean, him moving on. That's fine though. Him moving on though. I will enjoy him to see him playing in Golden State. You know what I'm saying? I think that's
Man, I pray to God that he don't go there.
He didn't sign with Golden State, but new reports have been coming out talking about he might be going to where? Philly,
New York.
and New York. Well, you know how the internet is, but New York was the report.
I'm gonna say it here first. We don't want him. Go ahead, take your ass on over there to the Warriors. We fine. We don't need LeBron. Losing Mitch hurt us.
About Minnesota, Miami.
That really did hurt us. But
he can't go to Miami. That wouldn't even look right. He can't fit with them guys, man. I ain't gonna lie. He can't fit with none of them guys, man.
Oh, that's LeBron James. He could fit anywhere.
Man, hell.
Boy, stop.
Yeah.
I don't think he gonna go to a team that he's already played for.
Something like that, he got to go to Golden State if he want to be able to play free. With he don't want the pressure on him, so he probably need to go to Golden State. Take the pressure off yourself, LeBron. I'm telling you, go to Golden State.
He want to go somewhere where he ain't played before. He ain't going back to Cleveland. He ain't going back to LA. He ain't going to Miami. He want a new team so he can set some new records.
What record?
They'll find something in to make up in the record book for him.
LeBron go to Golden State.
Well, yeah. To me, the only two places that really make sense for LeBron are Golden State and Cleveland, because Golden State, he's cool with Steph, he's cool with Draymond. That's the only, and then Cleveland is because he's played there. We all know him for being from Ohio, being from Akron. Basically, Cleveland is his hometown team, and everybody would respect that. Okay, he's in Cleveland. It's his final years, and he's about to bow out gracefully and go out into the sunset or whatever. That's the only two places that make sense to me. Everything else is just going to look like he's forcing himself to stay in the NBA. Those other two places make it seem as if, hey, he at least hooping with some dudes he's cool with, or he's about to bow out with the team he came in with. Everything else don't make no sense to me. You might as well just retire, but that's me.
Because if he's taking a minimum, you're right. He's not just taking a minimum for anything. He's taking a minimum to either compete for a championship or go play with his homeboys. And that's just, at this age, he already got $1 billion. So it ain't like, LeBron making money all different ways now. So at this point in his career, you're right. Either, it don't even make sense really otherwise to go somewhere where it's just like Philly, that wouldn't make sense. New York definitely wouldn't make sense. It would make LeBron look all-time weak. which I know a lot of people, Nick included, would already say he already does, but you know, nah.
And they said that Lakers said that they had. I think it's out there that Lakers had the most money to offer him. The Lakers is who had the most money to offer Bron. He didn't take
Yeah,
it.
they had the 52 million, but he would have signed that contract and they would have lost. You know, they wouldn't have won anything. Wouldn't have been in contention for anything. And I think LeBron knew that. So Luka kind of pushed LeBron on out the door by saying that, hey, I want y'all to sign AR. Luka kind of pushed the button on Bron actually by endorsing AR-15.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. We were talking about it last night off of the air in the group chat, and we've been talking about it on some other shows. Once again, what is the Lakers front office doing, giving this man this much money? I don't get it. It don't make no sense. Y'all could have did a whole lot more than giving this man 200 some odd million, man. What are y'all doing? Y'all tripping. The Lakers fan base, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I don't believe that people in LA and Lakers fans abroad, because I know the LeBron fans left from the Lakers, so that's about at least 30% of y'all fan base is gone now, because LeBron fans is gone too. So, but the Lakers fans that's left, I don't know how y'all agree with this. This was a terrible pickup for them. Y'all could have did something in finesse and got Jaylen Brown. Y'all could have went and got Jaylen Brown, and I would have said
didn't have the flexibility because of this move.
I would have sent Austin Reeves to Boston. The way that Brad Stevenson wanted him out of there, he took Paul George. He definitely taken Austin Reeves. Get him, God, man, I'd get him out of here so quick. I would have brought JB in there with Luka, and them boys would have been missing and cooking. Boy, tripping.
You won't have to worry about defense, you know what I'm saying, on the other end, because at least one of them guys will know how to play. But like you said, they done overpaid this B-Rad from, Malibu one. They overpaid them already though. So B-Rad, it's time to put up now, dog. You got to be B-Rad. You got to be at least 25 for real 25. Cause
you got to be competent on defense too. That's a big part of this, man. Because I wouldn't think he would be overpaid if he played defense like, let's say, a Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? If he held his own on defense and he had his exact same offensive package he got right now, I wouldn't even be tripping. But it's because he don't play defense, and you can't have him on the court with Luka, who also don't play defense.
No, them boys about to drop 120 and give up 150.
And then the Lakers turn around. My bad. Rob Pelinka now, y'all. Rob Pelinka turned around and then gave Walter Kessler a max contract. So now you got the three. You got the three white boys leading your franchise with all,
No time. No time Lakers.
No time Lakers.
I said that Lakers starting five look like Nebraska starting five from last year.
Man,
a bunch of white boys. I never seen that in the NBA before. Well, not these times. That shit back in the 50s and the 40s and the 50s.
To the 40s. Damn.
Whole starting lineup just remember white boys.
Yeah, Boston.
They said today's Lakers are beginning to look like the 80s Celtics.
Well, both of they stars, Bird and Mikhail, white, you know what I'm saying, they white men.
Boy, the mayonnaise is heavy in LA.
They call them the mayonnaise mob. Snowtime Lakers.
Snowtime Lakers, yeah.
And so, Rob, go back to that. Go back to the who's better, the better team. Now, just take a look at this roster. To me, the Lakers took a whole step backwards, a good 2 to 3 steps back, just looking at this roster. Because this roster is like, okay, when you saw the Lakers play, because let's be honest, we didn't even think that this Lakers team was going to get to the second round against Houston like that. And they actually had a decent kind of, run in the playoffs.
They also didn't have Luka either, though. I remember that, too.
And they didn't have Luka. But, once again, they took steps back, though. Because now you don't have
LeBron filled a lot of them holes. LeBron
Huh?
fill a lot of them holes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Brown fill a lot of them holes with his IQ, the way he played, all of that. These dudes might not even make. Luka might go out there and average 30. You're gonna hope that AR can keep his points per game up, but to me, I feel it's gonna fall. It's gonna put too much pressure on him to go out there and score every night to be the second option. It's gonna be too much. That's just me though. I could be wrong, but
Hey,
So the Lakers told Luka that before this summer happened that they gonna have a great 2026 summer, and you know what I'm saying. You know, just let them know that everything got to be through him. Whatever he wants, they gonna get. So 26 is here. This the summer. Look at what he wanted. That's what you wanted, Luka. That's what you wanted, and Rob made it happen.
he sure is.
He wants some shooters and some big men.
Well, we saw Rob Pelinka give some big contracts out. Quentin Grimes got 4 years, $60 million. This dude, Mama Shaquille, whatever, I can't even say his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He got 4 years, $52 million. Colin Sexton is on a pretty good deal, 2 years, $19 million. And of course, Walker Kessler got 5 years, $140.
Mm-hmm.
So
the player won't be there next
they
year.
gave that man 5 years, 140. They gave that man that 140 like he young.
Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. It might be 4 years, 140. I think it's 5.
That money like he Joker. Boy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I don't know much about Walker Kessler. I know he a good player from just the stats, but we don't really see him a lot because he's not on TV. We
don't need to see him. They overpaid him. I already know they overpaid him. He about to go there and do. He gonna be better than Ayton. He might be better than Ayton. I'm not gonna sit there and say he might.
But him with Ayton as his backup, that's good right there. Don't know. I gotta say that.
But Ayton coming back.
Ayton coming off the bench.
When? Who said that?
Walker Kessler. You just grade Walker Kessler the money.
I think Ayton is a free agent, dog.
Yeah, he's still a free agent. Yeah, he's still a free agent. He just
Ayton a free agent.
He had the player option, didn't he? He opted in.
So you mean
Ayton was already coming back. That's why he ain't on his out list. That's why he's not on his out list up there.
You think he want to come back after JJ Redick was talking bad about him?
He opted in.
I think he's still on the squad, man.
He opted in, bro. I'm telling you. Yes. He had a player option.
Ooh. They putting a lot of money on.
Lakers cooked.
They going back to the baby Laker days, in my opinion. Outside of Luka, and the Kobe Smush Parker days. That's what the type of Lakers I feel we're gonna see next year. That's just me though. Like I said, I could be completely wrong, but that's what my eyes are telling me, and the vibe is telling me.
Bruh.
Who are they guarding? Who are they gonna guard? Night in, night out.
And no, we really living to see both of the historic franchises in the NBA become laughing stocks in the weekend. in like the week's time, the Celtics and the Lakers have become memes on the internet for the bad moves that they made in the recent week.
Yeah, both organizations definitely went miles backwards for whatever reasons I don't know. The Lakers, I mean, they're trying to do something, but it just don't look good. It don't look good from the viewpoint. Like, they didn't look like they went to really try to do anything. They just went and signed a whole bunch of AAU players and threw them on the squad. That's how that come off.
If Luka can cook you breakfast with this, man, that man deserves a damn chef award, bro. Because these groceries, like you said, these some mismatch, just some. You see, man, come on, bro. What are you supposed to do with this, man?
See, them Philly fans excited. You see Roxy X Embiid in the comments. Let's go Sixers. See, I was telling y'all yesterday in the group chat,
They
man.
said, let's go.
They playing They playing that freeway. What we do in Philly right now.
Hey, the Sixers
them boys ain't going nowhere but a first round exit.
Stop it. But July,
I mean, Christmas in July in Philly right now, because Brad Stevenson just really gave them a new lifeline. Yep, got a real chance now, Ray X.
Man, what a trade, man! Hell of a head scratcher all the
A
way going through.
finesse, a finesse move, not giving up BJ Edgecombe, because that's what they wanted, BJ Edgecombe. But I want to say this: what about the thought of what's his name, Tyrese Maxey? Because you know this was Maxey's team. So I know Nick said, "Oh, I think he's gonna work out because they're not gonna have any egos over there." I don't know. You sure Tyrese Maxey gonna be able to just say, you know what?
Man, that's about to be some of the most free flowing basketball.
He's gonna be the number 2.
It's gonna be some.
He the point guard actually. Though.
He was the number 1 last year though. He been the number 1. So again, going from number 1 to 2.
Hey man,
we'll just keep an eye on it. I'm just asking a question. Go ahead.
They gotta ask Max, or Max gotta ask himself. But hey, did you see how you performed when it came late when you were playing against New York? When we couldn't really use what's the boy name, MB? We couldn't really use MB, you know, and you kind of like shied it away. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna let Brown lead. You know what I'm saying? But you the next one. You the next man. If he ain't taking the shot, you the next man. And we're gonna get BJ his points too, though. But you and Brown, you know, you gotta come stake. I mean, this is a Finals MVP. That just put some respect on this guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be some good free flowing basketball, bro. Like Boss Man Jay was saying earlier about Wade. I mean, he got a 3-ball on him. That man can let it ring. He was letting it ring over there on Cleveland. So they all can shoot. They don't
Brown
need to all be. They all don't need to be ball heavy. They don't all need to rock so heavy. I think they just want the points when they come down the floor. I don't see them being selfish.
But no, okay. You average 27 points and you go down to 21. That's a big difference.
Okay, well, I mean, do you want a championship or do you want individual accolades? It all comes down to you believe that Maxey wants his individual accolades over being an NBA champion. And right now, the way that the NBA is going, in my opinion, people want to win rings. People want to feel like they want to win rings. I think it's always been like that, but the way that the Knicks won it last year, their whole team camaraderie and a franchise that hadn't won it in so long, hey, the Sixers is right in that same boat. When the last time the 76ers won the NBA championship? Gotta be back
all 30 teams can't be feeling like that, though. So what about you on a team that ain't got no chance of winning? You trying to get the money, and that equates to getting a all-NBA team, because that's what all these contracts are tied to. That's how Walker Kessler was able to get they got to be on track for their draft class and in that salary cap. So you got to have a first team all NBA or a defensive team or something on your resume in order to get that max contract. So that does matter now. I hear what you're saying, and I agree. It depends on Maxey. It's what you want out of your career. Do you want to take a step back and get these championships or be in contention, or do you want to go and get the money? Now he got paid once, so I'm just saying that's another variable that could be thrown in there, because that does matter to some people. I know everybody wants to say, "Oh yeah, championship the only thing matter," but that doesn't matter.
Look at it like this too, boss man. Yeah, you talking about all that money, but if they win an NBA championship, there's a whole lot more money in getting an NBA ring to your city, and there's a lot of endorsement money. There's a lot of other money outside of that contractual money that you get with your team if you get to a
Jalen Brunson definitely made money outside of basketball, and he's gonna keep making it in New York City for a long time. So we see Walt Frazier still making that money from 50 years ago. In New York. So yeah, you're right about that.
So Maxey taking a step back ain't really going to necessarily hurt him his bag like that. His bag could actually increase, because if they make the right moves and let's say they do win a championship, hey, the sky's the limit. How old is Maxey? 24, 23, 24?
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, he's 24. He's 24.
I mean, if he wins it, he wins it when he's he wins it under 25 years old. That's a whole lot of time. That's a whole lot of more money to make. And you got NBA champion to your name. So, hey, the money can still come.
He as one of those ones that's egotistical like that. Like, hey, you taking the shine away from me. He don't strike me as one of them type
No,
of
he
guys.
don't.
And so
But
with
I was
him
about
though,
to
of
say,
course, I think he's gonna get paid. He's gonna earn his money though. But you also got to play and win too though. That's how you get your money too. Now, don't just put up numbers in your team. Sorry, you did. Hey, put up numbers and play some ball and win. That's right way, man. Let's rock.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see them boys. Hey, the biggest trade. So no, we got Giannis. I forgot Giannis went to
Kawhi.
Miami. The Kawhi trade was crazy. Y'all wanna? You had any thoughts on that, Nick?
Hey, he
The
back in
Raptors. What do you see for the Raptors?
Hey, they might be. Well, it all depends on with him though. But I think they still gonna be pretty decent. I don't think but they didn't really lose nothing. So he came in. He gonna be better than what Brandon Ingram probably was though. But it all depends on if he can stay healthy though. The Clippers, I think they should have got LaMelo Ball. They should have went after LaMelo. Bring him back home. But hey, Brandon Ingram over there with them young guys, and we'll see them in the first round draft pick. Draft. But Toronto gonna be decent though. Toronto gonna be good.
Ain't gonna be shit, bro. That Kawhi trade ain't finna make them no bigger difference. They still thinking about Kawhi when he came there and won them that championship. Y'all ain't got that same team, bro. That shit is not finna work.
Everybody gone from that thing.
That it ain't gonna work. Kawhi finna come back over there and play just like he been playing. Mediocre.
They got a pretty decent team though, man. Like I said, I think they'll make the playoff, and I think they will be. If that man on the court and he at least showing something.
Man, them boys still trying to get paid. RJ Barrett still trying to get paid. The boys don't care nothing about that shit.
New York better watch out for him.
Man, we ain't worried about nobody.
The East might not belong to y'all, dog.
We ain't worried about nobody.
Did the Knicks make any big free agent acquisitions? Did they get anybody?
They
lost
a lot.
We ain't lose no lot. We lost Mitchell. I mean, yeah, that's a lot, but we ain't lose a lot.
He went over there to Boston. But it's still some players out there. I think Caruso out there. Who else might be? I think Rui's still out there. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Lakers
They need to back up big. They need to back up big now. The Lakers trying to get Rui is what you saying?
Yeah, I think they're probably trying to get him back.
Man, Rui better run. Fuck that Rui, run, man. Don't go back there. Don't go back there, boy.
You don't want y'all let it get nobody?
Run, Rui.
They need to put some hot chocolate over there. Shit. Go ahead and get that money, Rui.
And Tobias Harris down there in San Antonio, that was an interesting pickup, but I guess they got a veteran in the locker room. But he ain't won nothing. He don't have nothing to his name, no accolades. He don't got nothing.
He another Paul George.
Yeah.
Getting them checks. And Paul George had a better career than him, of course. But Tobias Harris move for the Spurs, that was puzzling to me. Because you got Harrison Barnes, who didn't play none in the finals. I don't know if y'all noticed that San Antonio didn't play Harrison Barnes. They played him all season. Didn't play him in the finals at all. And then you re-sign him. San Antonio also re-signed Champagne, 3 years, $45 million.
Mm-hmm.
Champagne balled out though. But we'll see if he live up to that contract. Because we know them boys to get you gone if they got to figure out a way to get De'Aaron Fox up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't finna get rid of him.
Shout out Isaiah Stewart. I think he gonna lead the Grizzlies to a playoff berth.
Isaiah Stewart went to the grid. All them boys gonna be nasty. Them boys gonna fight. Them boys gonna fight some.
They might not be fighting. They gotta let Lil Boozer have a good career. He gonna be getting shipped out.
Oh yeah, Boozer down there, Cam Boozer. It's gonna be interesting, man. Because for real, I'm not even used to even seeing Ja in an other uniform, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
Bring this NBA back, bro.
NBA.
You just say skip the NFL season. Let's just get back to the NBA.
Yeah, well, cause my 49ers gonna win this shit, so we ain't gonna skip it.
Fast forward.
Colts.
Y'all always up one until y'all ain't.
Y'all just say you ain't up one, is you?
Yeah,
we
they always up one until they ain't.
Until week 6.
Cleveland Browns, you know, the Colts and the Cleveland Browns, you know, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you repping 2 teams this year.
Now I'm representing one team and somebody else quarterback.
Yeah.
But, hey, they got to, and we played them too though. So
Yeah, man. NBA, free agency.
Wow.
The big names drop. We waiting on the last big name to drop, and we know who that is. LBJ.
Queen James. Where's she going?
so
They talk about the disrespect with Jaylen Brown, and you gonna do this to this man on this platform.
You better go back to the Clippers. You gotta go with the Clippers. You can go with the Clippers.
Nah, he definitely won't do that. Shit.
Nah, I'm just talking, man. Y'all
Go
ain't go to the Warriors, man. Shout out to the FIFA too, though. You know what I'm saying? USA, they doing their thing. Mexico doing their thing right now. Portugal, they doing theirs. Brazil did theirs. You know what I'm saying? Last night got the final the winning kick last night. No, not last night. The other night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all guys been keeping up with the FIFA though, but
I've been hearing about it.
I ain't finna sit here like I do.
Hey, it's the off season for all of our main sports though, so you gotta check out something.
It won't be that, and it won't be no damn baseball. I can tell you that much.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that FIFA bringing in so much money right now.
This soccer, this not baseball, dog.
I said it ain't gonna be that, and it ain't gonna be baseball. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm watching soccer though. You should see them dribble moves, dog.
Thought you had one.
Angel 2 Solo said soccer his main sport.
Yeah, he plays soccer.
Already, that's what's up. Well, keep us tapped into what's going on in soccer.
Hey, let's go. Hey man, appreciate everybody for the comments. Don't y'all forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.
Let's go. Welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast.